I was chasing money for years and years and years. And then one day I woke up and just realized I wasn't happy. And so I just started making a conscious effort of doing things that I enjoy that make me happy. And just my general quality of life improved.
As some Canadians lose their jobs in this economy, a new report is showing other Canadians are turning to gig work as a source of income. The report from StatsCan saying 2.4 million people within 12 months did a form of gig work in the fourth quarter of 2022. Nearly 900,000 of those Canadians getting their primary source of income from gig work.
Securing full-time work can be hard, but even if you have a full-time job, you've maybe heard of the term like the working poor. People are having a hard time making ends meet with their full-time job. And so, gig work where workers can kind of pick up jobs, sometimes even just like a few minutes, right? If you're just picking up a ride, if you're an Uber driver, or dropping off some food, if you're a skip the dishes worker, it's really kind of a lot of flexibility.
Shane Tremblay is a gig worker from St. Anne, Manitoba. He works as a journeyman crane operator, as well as a woodworker and a technician and stagehand for films and plays. He says while he enjoys what he does, the financial security that comes from traditional employment just doesn't exist for him.
It can be exciting at times, but it's like stressful all the time because you never know where your next meal is coming from. You need to have a lot of faith. And like I said, even though I've been doing this for years, it still feels like almost as nerve-wracking as like when I first started.
Despite the lack of stability when it comes to income, gig work is providing workers with a backup, especially during a time when workers in some sectors are losing their jobs. For Tremblay, he realized this back in 2014 when the oil industry crashed, leaving him without work.
That in combination with my desires, I decided to spread it out a bit. So the next time if something like that happens, I'm not as affected as I would be. Then I can kind of gravitate towards one of my other aspects.
Income is just one aspect of working gig jobs that workers have to navigate. It's why some gig workers in Canada are now fighting for basic standards.
If I get injured or hurt at work, there's no safety net, no protection, no things like EI or contributions to my pension for when I get older. I'm a precarious worker. I'm kind of all on my own.
In Winnipeg, Djan, City News.